Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's practice. So today's session is something that I was just following my intuition and what my body was asking for. And that's why I'm recording the intro after the session, because I also did not know what is going to come out. But it is just like any other daily yoga practice that you can do for moving all parts of your body. So basically, I'm inviting you to join me in this practice with me, and I really hope that it provides what your body is asking for today. So yeah, let's meet on the mat. Let us begin our session with breath awareness first, to ground ourselves and to center ourselves. So you can sit in a cross-legged position. I'm sitting over a cushion. You can also sit over a cushion to give some height to your hips, and so that your chest can be open, your hips can be lifted. Place your palms over your knees, palms facing down, and gently close your eyes, keeping your spine straight. Your neck, spine, and your hips are all in the same line. And now take your awareness to your breath, watching our breath come and go. And you can also focus on the temperature of the air in your nostrils. Feel the coolness of the air in your nostrils as you inhale, and the warmth as you exhale. And now watch that subtle movement in your body as you inhale and exhale. The expansion in your chest and the contraction as you exhale. Feel the weight of your body on the ground, as if you're sinking on your mat. Completely resting your body weight on the ground. We can now bring our palms together to the heart center. I'll be chanting one Om to begin this session. You can join me in or simply watch your breath. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you can open your eyes and place your palms back on the side. Take your chin to your chest and let the back of your neck stretch. Now, keeping your right hand on the side itself, raise your left arm up, bring your left arm parallel to your ear and bending over to your right. You can look over to the ceiling through your left armpit. Stretching your left arm completely at your elbow, fingers extending. Feel the stretch all the way going from your pelvic to the fingertips. And as you inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bend over to your left, raising your right arm up, parallel to your ear. Look through your right armpit to the ceiling. And come back to the center. Moving to cat and cow from here to give some nice movement to our spine. Loosen up our spine, loosen up our neck a bit. So come on your fours, align your shoulders with your wrist, align your hips with your knees. The back of your foot can be resting on the floor, and as you inhale, press your chest down and lift your chin up. Look up to the ceiling, pressing your palms down on the mat. As you exhale, chin to your chest, tailbone down, lift your spine and shoulders, round your spine. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. And exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Come back to the center. Now stretch your right leg out, left arm out, holding here for about 5 breaths. Body weight in the center, you're not falling on either side. You may want to engage your core a bit, pressing your palms down. And now bend your right knee, catch hold of your right foot or your ankle, and lift your right knee as much as possible, keeping your head again forward, chin forward. Keep watching your jaw, you're not resisting. Allow your breath to flow in. Keep lifting as much as you can, and as you exhale, bring yourself back down. Let us change the side. Stretch, hold here for about 5 breaths. Feel the stretch in your fingertips, in your toes, going in the opposite direction. And bend your left knee, catch hold of your foot. Lift your knee up as much as you can. And as you exhale, bring yourself back down. From here, we will bend our elbows and bring our chest down while our knees are still on the mat. So exhale and bend your elbows, bring your chest down in between your palms, rest your chin on the mat. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Coming back on your fours. Tuck your toes, lift your knees up. Let's get back into downward dog. If you're doing this session in the morning, you may feel tightness, too much of tightness in your hamstrings. And that's when, if you wish, you can start walking your heels up and down, walking your knees in and out, alternatively to loosen up that hamstring. And now move to downward dog without moving your heels. You can bend your knees slightly if it is too tight in your hamstrings. Press those heels down, press the floor away with your palms and feel the stretch. Feel the stretch even in the skin of your arms, going all the way to your hips, hips reaching out to the ceiling, chest reaching out to your thighs. Watch your breath while you're holding here. Now from here, bring your right leg forward, keeping the left knee lifted up. Lift your chest up. You can come on your fingertips if need be. Look forward. Let your hips sink down. Try to keep your back knee as straight as possible. Keep pressing your front foot down on the mat. Your knee is aligned with your ankle. Now bring your left knee back on the mat. Stretch, straighten your right knee, coming in half split by bringing your hips back. You may want to slide your right leg a bit forward so that your hips remain in one line with your knee. Look up. You can place block or something on either side so that you can keep your chest lifted. Keep pressing that front heel down on the mat, feeling a nice stretch in your right hamstring, the front hamstring. And keep breathing. Body weight in the center, hips in one line. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your upper body. Place your palms back on the mat, step back to your downward dog. Let us repeat on the other side. Taking your left leg forward, right knee lifted if possible, otherwise you can drop. And look forward, chest lifted. Feel that lengthening in your spine as you hold here. Hips reaching down on the mat. Feel all the sensations as you hold. And you can drop your right knee, straighten your left knee, bring your hips back. You may want to slide your left leg a bit forward. You can do that to align yourself. Lift your chest, lift your chin, look forward and hold. Place your palms back down, move to your downward dog. Let us hold here for 5 breaths again in downward dog. Bend your knees, start walking to the top of your mat. Inhale to look up, half lift. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. You're having a flat back, looking forward. Relax your shoulders, hands on your shin, ankle, or if you want, you can hook your toes and look forward. And as you exhale, release your hook, hands on your hips. Inhale to come all the way up. Move to Utthita Trikonasana. Feet 3 feet distance apart, feet parallel to each other. Now press that left heel back down so that you can activate your left leg. Turn your right foot out. The heel of your right foot is meeting the midline of your left foot. Now inhale to raise your right arm up. Extend to your right side of your body. Keep extending, and as you exhale, you fold forward. So while you're folding, you're also putting your right pelvic forward so that you do not fall forward. You can place your hands on, you can rest your body weight over your right thigh or on your shin or maybe ankle, or you may want to hook your toe. Left hand on your hips, or you may want to raise your arms up looking at your left palm. So choose your variation here. Feel the extension in your spine towards your right as you hold. A nice stretch in your hamstring here. As you inhale, come all the way up. Right foot in, left foot out. Stretch left side, arms stretching all the way up. Feeling a good stretch, and as you exhale, extend to your left and then drop. Remember your pelvic alignment. Both ends of your pelvic are in one line. And feel, you can bend your knee a bit slightly if you feel too tight in your hamstring. Keep watching your alignment, body weight, everything. Stay in awareness of your breath and how you are feeling in this asana. Bend your left knee to come all the way up. Step to the top of your mat. And again, open your feet to about 4 feet distance. This time we move to Virabhadrasana. So keeping your feet parallel to each other. Turn your right foot out, meeting the midline, your right heel meeting the midline of your left foot. Arms stretched out in a T shape. Feel the extension in your fingers, your torso in the center facing the front. Take your awareness to your left heel, pressing the left heel down on the mat so that we can bring some life to the left leg. And then bend your right knee to bring your right knee over your right heel. You can look at your right palm, look in the center, choose your variation, find your gaze point and enjoy the asana. Feel yourself in this asana and see how you feel. This is warrior pose. So maybe the power of the warrior, the power within you, just find what you are feeling right now. Keeping each and every body part active, engaged. And now from here, exhale to straighten your right knee, turn your right foot in, hands on your hips, feet parallel to each other again. Inhale to lift your chest up, feel the lengthening in your spine, and as you exhale, start folding forward from your pelvic and keep going down, keep going down. Once you have reached to your maximum limit, you can place your palms on the mat, preferably in between your foot so that your fingers and your toes are in same line. Always palms shoulder distance apart. Inhale to look up, and as you exhale, you fold forward. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings here. Feel free to bend your knees slightly if it is too tight in your hamstrings. Try and not round your spine too much. You can stay higher up, that's okay. You don't have to come all the way down. You can always use blocks to rest your hands. And inhale to look up. We will now start walking our palms to our right and we hold here for a moment, looking on your right. You will feel more stretch in your right hamstring as you do this. Again, start walking your palms to your left and hold. Bring your palms back in the center. Hands on your hips, bend your knees, come all the way up. Now turn your left foot out, the left heel meeting the midline of your right foot. Press that right heel back down on the mat, bringing some life in your right leg. Now stretch your arms in a T shape. Extend your arms, feel the extension in your fingertips from your shoulders. Now bend your left knee, bring it over your left heel and holding here for some time. Again, feeling the power of the asana or whatever you're feeling right now in your body as you hold in this one. Now you can straighten your left knee. Turn your left foot back in. Now turn your both foot out, your heels facing each other. Maybe you can keep them diagonal, your toes pointing to the corner of your mat. Bring your palms to the heart center and then start squatting down by bringing your knees over your heels. Squat down as much as you can and let us hold here. Pressing your chest back, trying to keep your chest and your hips in one line if possible, and also your tailbone tucked in. Maybe pressing the floor away with your mounts of your toes. And as you inhale, straighten both of your knees. Step to the top of your mat. From here, let us move to a balancing asana. So to begin with, we will do a tree pose. Shift all your weight on your left foot. Bend your right knee. Place your right foot maybe somewhere near your ankle or little up on your shin, or you can catch hold of your right ankle to place it inside of your left thigh. Toes pointing down, your knee is pointing out to your right, and then you can join your palms together to the heart center, or if you want you can raise your arms, keep them separate, or you can join your palms together. Find your gaze point, find the stability in your asana by focusing on the left foot and pressing that left foot back down, feeling well rooted in your asana. And also watch your breath. Now as you exhale, first bring your palms to the heart center. Catch hold of your right foot, release your right foot, place it back on the mat. Shift all your weight on your right foot now and let us change the side. Practice on the other side. And exhale to release. You can shake your legs just to release the tension from your ankles. And come to the top of your mat, palms to the heart center. And let us hold here, just watch your breath for some time. Now from here, stretch your arms out. Inhale to raise your arms up. Now push your pelvic forward to open your chest to the ceiling and send your palms back behind your ears. Find your balance here. And as you exhale, fold forward as much as you can. You may want to bend your knees and that's okay. Inhale to look up, half lift. And exhale to place your palms back on the mat. Step back to the plank. Let us hold in plank for a few breaths, looking forward. Now drop your knees. From here, again we will bend our elbows and take our chest in between our palms. So bend your elbows to drop your chest in between your palms as you exhale. As you inhale, lift your chest up. Look up to the ceiling, the back of your foot resting on the floor. Open your chest as much as you can. Roll your shoulders back. And exhale to let's get back into the child pose. Take your hips back over your heels. Keep a cushion or pillow under your hips if need be. and just let yourself relax. Press your palms back down to lift yourself back up. Move to your downward dog, tuck your toes, lift your knees up, slide your hips back to come into downward dog. And then cross your legs, sit down on your mat in Dandasana. Hands on the side. You can sit over a cushion or sit against a wall if keeping your spine straight in this one is challenging for you. Now let's bend our right knee from here, moving to Janu Virasana. Right heel closer to your sit bones, drop that knee. Inhale to raise your arms up and exhale to fold forward. As much as you can place your hands on your shin, ankle, or you can go all the way down. So choose your variation. And inhale to raise your arms up. Exhale, release, change the side, bend your left knee, drop it over your left. Inhale to raise your arms and exhale to fold forward. Inhale to look up, raise your arms back up. Exhale to release. Stretch your legs out, bend your right knee, drop it again over your right. Open your left leg on the left. Now as you inhale, raise your arms up, lengthen your spine and exhale to bend over to your left as much as you can. You can go on your shin, ankle, or you may want to hook your toes and fold on your left. Looking over the ceiling as if you're trying to open your chest to the ceiling. Feeling that little twist. You may want to press your shin with your elbows so that you can have this little bit more push in your chest to the front and to the ceiling. Inhale to come back in the center. Let us change the side. Let's again lengthen our spine completely. Lengthen up, lengthen up, lengthen up. And as you exhale, bend over to your right. Choose your variation here. Inhale, come back in the center. Exhale, release. Let us lie down on a mat on the back. We will first practice the bridge pose. So you can bend your knees, feet hip distance apart, hands on the side, your fingers crossing your heels for you to measure the distance. And as you inhale, press the foot down, press the shoulders down, arms down, and lift the hips off the floor. You may want to interlace your fingers, walk your shoulders one by one together, closer to each other. Feel the lifting in your hips. Press the floor with your feet, the mount of your toes, and you will feel the engagement in your hips as you do that. Exhale to bring yourself back down. Hands on the side, bring your knees closer to your chest and then raise your legs up to the 90-degree. Now you can do this against the wall as well, or you can always have a belt to wrap around your feet. If you can simply stay here, then stay here. Keep pressing the lower back down, toes pointing to your chest, shoulders on the mat. Try to keep those knees straight. Now we are going to exhale and take these legs to 45-degree, okay? So exhale completely and take the legs to 45. Let us hold here for a few breaths. Keep pressing that lower back down. Feel the engagement in your core. And then bring your leg back to the 90-degree. And let us hold here again for some time. This can be challenging. We are also trying to build our own mental strength, physical strength. And exhale completely to bring your feet down. Great, wonderful. Now stretch your arms in a T shape. Bend your right knee and drop it over your left, keeping your shoulders still on the mat. If you want, place a cushion or bolster, anything under your right knee. You can also press that right knee down with your left palm. You can look in the center or look to your right palm, whatever feels better for you. This is a beautiful, gentle twist. Enjoy this. And bring your knee back in the center. Let us change the side. And bring your knee back in the center. Let us move to relaxation, to Shavasana. So you can keep your feet apart, touching the longer edge of your mat, palms, your hands apart away from your body, palms facing up. You may want to tuck your chin slightly in to align your neck with your spine. And let yourself completely relax in this one. Relax. Take your awareness to your toes to relax your toes. Relax your feet, your ankles. Relax your shin, the back of your shin, your knees, the back of your knees. Bring your awareness back up to your thighs, the back of your thighs, and relax them. Relax your hips, your pelvic. Relax your lower back, your abdomen. The sides of your rib cage, your heart center, your chest. And relax your upper back. Feel your shoulders to relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, your palms, fingers. Feel your neck and face muscles to relax them completely. Relax the middle point between your eyebrows. Relax the crown of your head. And sweep your awareness back to your toes to see if you feel fully relaxed. If you're holding any tension, just release it. And let's stay here in this relaxation for some time, trying to touch the inner silence, trying to touch that inner peace within us. That connection with ourselves, maybe watching your breath. And as you find yourself merging into this relaxation, you can continue. Or if you would like to come out, you may want to move your toes and fingers gently. Your head from one side to the other. Bring your feet together to stretch your arms up. Stretch, 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 stretch your whole body and release. Let it all go. Bend your knees. Roll over to your right. And whenever you feel ready, you come up. So let us sit in cross-leg position. And let us bring our palms together. In front of our heart center, we'll be chanting one Om to finish this session. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to open your eyes. Thank you for joining me in I hope you enjoyed practicing with me. If you have, you can also hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I really hope to see you again soon in some other practice. Until then, I wish you a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.